If you are 70 to 80 years old and can still do the following 8 things, you are a rare gem and destined to live 100 years. You are truly blessed. In today's video, I want to reveal that if you are 70 to 80 years old and can still accomplish the following 8 tasks, you are a rare gem and indeed extraordinary. We all hope to live longer, but situations usually don't go as planned. Many individuals don't live to see 70. And what's more devastating is that some individuals make it to 70, but shortly enter a position of barely hanging on, needing someone to move them around, and not capable of doing anything for themselves. You might realize that 70 to 75 is a critical period. If you go through it, you can peacefully live to 80. Observe yourself. If you can perform the following, you are remarkable, and it's something to be grateful for. Number 1. Your body is still in good shape. You can take care of your own everyday needs. Health is an incredible blessing for elderly people. Consuming a bowl of vegetables yourself is better than having a caregiver take care of you for about $1,000 per month. Good health involves not just a healthy life for yourself, but also not being considered a burden to your children. Nobody wishes to be a burden to their children. Therefore, taking care of your health is important. With good health, you can prepare your meals, run errands, carry out house chores, and even help your children with something. Staying busy gives you a sense of meaning. The most effective way to preserve health is not eating fancy meals or going on vacations, but keeping a positive mood. When you are in a positive mood, your whole attitude gets better. As you grow older, it's even more crucial to care for your body. As we age, our physical fitness diminishes, necessitating regular exercise and, crucially, a positive mindset to maintain good health. A positive mood is the most effective remedy. Look at things positively and get upset less, as anger negatively impacts the body. Living joyfully every day lightens the heart, minimizing stress and worries and contributing to better health. With good health, you can do everything. Poor health stresses your children and spouse. If your children don't understand, they might abandon you, making your old age extremely lonely. These days, many elderly individuals have fascinating retirement lives, strolling in parks, traveling with fellow seniors, or staying at home, reading and gardening. The most effective way to maintain health is to be cheerful, eat well, and sleep well. This enhances your physical fitness with time. Your body is crucial and needs your attention. Maintain a positive mindset. Be flexible, avoid anger, and exercise frequently to keep your body in good shape. Number 2, your mind is still sharp, and you understand through people's tricks. Many elderly individuals are quite muddle-headed, a little recklessness, and they are fooled into purchasing financial items or health supplements. Such expenses might drain their savings. What's terrible is that after being misled, elderly people might not realize it and end up doing things that hurt their families. After 70, you can seem confused, but don't truly be confused. Be knowledgeable about everything around you. Many unscrupulous companies use free gifts as bait, providing emotional care, frequent gatherings, and Thanksgiving events to obtain information about your health and trust. They then push numerous health items on you. Avoid so-called professional consultations, free health check products, free lectures, planned tours, and marketing events outside of official company premises. This not only prevents fraud but also rejects superstitions. Number 3, your finances are still adequate, and you don't have to ask your children for money. It's not awful to have money you can't spend. It's awful to be alive without it. Even though elderly individuals can ask their children for help, they might get irritated if they have to give money every year, particularly if they are in debt or jobless. If elderly people have a pension together with some savings, they can manage. They will not bother their children much. Having your own house is even better. You have no reason to look at your children's faces or live under someone else's roof. You might still have years ahead, so don't assume spending money is a little thing. Support yourself with occasional assistance from your children, so money cannot turn into a cause of disagreements, and there will be no financial strain. Number 4, you can still communicate without major disagreements with your children. Many older individuals are despised when they speak, since they talk about the old days or old-fashioned things, which seem out of date and feudal. Old age comes with anxiety and stubbornness in conversations. Elderly individuals who communicate smoothly are flexible and compassionate. Think about why your grandchildren should treat you nicely. As the saying goes, all value in this world is temporary. You should give a solid emotional value to gain trust and dependability. When elderly individuals can offer emotional support by giving strength in times of challenges, rather than complaining and expressing disappointment, situations will improve significantly. Number 5. Your spouse is still around. And it's your original partner. Let us take the example of my Aunt Diana. Meet Diana in her 70s and still riding an electric scooter to take her grandchildren to school, buying groceries, doing laundry, and then preparing meals for her spouse. Her spouse enjoys life while she works hard. It is exhausting but worth it. There's an aura of pleasure in her tone. Having a spouse implies having support. Sometimes the spouse cannot help that much, but their existence is valuable. In comparison with original couples, late-life couples lack profound emotional bonds that might never be completely compensated. Late-life couples are together mainly for convenience. As a proverb goes, husband and wife are birds of the same forest. When tragedy arises, they fly apart. Even original couples can be influenced by benefits, let alone those who are together for practical purposes. Late-life couples have already gone through the challenges of love, so what they need most is stability. A friend of mine is a late-life couple. The man lost his wife and raised his son alone. His family and close friends thought he needed to remarry, so he met his current wife through a friend. She had a daughter, and they got married after a month. From an outsider's viewpoint, they're just living together for convenience, without the emotional attachment of a married couple. The man doesn't look as content as he was with his first wife. Life is like that sometimes. Late-life couples are together for convenience, and the original spark of love cannot be easily reignited. Number 6. You are still diligent in learning and can navigate outside smoothly. Reading makes people develop. This is an unchangeable fact. Many elderly individuals are lost outside, unable to read signs, and don't understand how to use smartphones to check information or how to make transactions. Elderly individuals don't need to study astrology or geography, but learning social tactics and travel tips is important. Don't just use your cell phone for idle chatting. Instead, look at trusted websites and learn how to pay utility bills online. This makes everything smoother. Number 7. You have interests, and life is never boring. At 70, intense physical activity might not be possible. Even dancing in the park might not be comfortable for others. Certain elderly individuals cannot sit for long periods. Therefore, playing mahjong isn't recommended. Having beneficial hobbies that add value to daily life is important. Elderly individuals don't need to push themselves to love something. Chess, artwork, singing, fishing, or anything that interests them is a good hobby. Elderly individuals need to preserve a lively mood. Many older people feel lost after retirement, losing interest in everything or turning to babysitters for their grandchildren, ignoring spending time playing. Some elderly people feel the older they become, the more concerned they should be. However, being an active old person is fantastic. The older you become, the more you should let go. If you don't do things you could not dare when you were young, it would be unfortunate. Playing is about gaining confidence and happiness. Research reveals playful elderly individuals live longer. The physical decline lowers self-care abilities, and the social status decrease in old age can reduce flexibility. And the lack of mental pleasure can trigger mental health problems, elevating illnesses and leading to a loss of confidence in life. Playing can help train cognitive flexibility, minimize memory decline, enhance lung capacity and blood flow, and participation in group activities can provide camaraderie and a sense of belonging. Most significantly, playing helps the elderly reduce loneliness, and mental sharpness improves longevity. Many long-lived older individuals have their unique ways of playing. Scientist Newton enjoyed blowing soap bubbles with straws, captivated by their colors. Economist Yuan Yuan nicknamed himself a master of playing, which was his second career, playing computer games, writing blog posts, and doing puzzles. as well as younger individuals. An old proverb goes, "A person without a match cannot be friends with a person with hobbies." Elderly individuals who have hobbies are worth interacting with. Number 8. Your heart is still broad, and you don't bother comparing yourself with other people. It's said that old age comes with minimal temperaments, small points of view, and small thinking. Conversely, it indicates high tempers, being irrational, and being stubborn. If an elderly individual can stay open-minded, it's incredibly rare. In daily life, they can tolerate others' imperfections, not be envious of others' achievements, not disparage their children, not complain concerning their income, or stress about the future. Living every moment calmly, considering the present as the best day. In today's world, being in your 70s is not so old, but don't be irresponsible. Manage the rest of your life. Continue to deliver pleasant emotions to your loved ones. Show compassion to others, and the sensation of happiness will become stronger. Elderly people are still people, and people should live comfortably.